Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name.
There was one case of a woman who came to us when she was 57 years old, and this was before the pandemic. She was 57 years old, and she had a guardian spirit whom she thought that was her guardian angel, who taught her how to cook. So think of the cartoon Ratatouille, where you have the mouse teaching the cook, the mediocre chef, how to cook. This was her story, the story of a woman who was taught by the Spirit how to cook. She was 7 years old when she learned, or when she started to experience the Spirit. And all that time, when she was 7 years old, this Spirit taught her how to cook, what are the ingredients to buy, the amount of spices and everything to make it taste well. And that was the cost of her living. So that was her bread and butter. Now, at 57 years old, she came to us and asked for help because she already saw that this this guardian spirit or spirit guide, is not actually her guardian angel, but something else. And how did she eventually come to know that this is not her guardian angel? Because she already had, she already had other experiences like this. Aside from teaching her how to cook, the spirit would do something nasty on people who would tease her or would mistreat her. And for this woman, this is just right. So she would not argue or rebuke the spirit for doing mischief on people who maltreated her. But then one day, she and her husband fought, and the spirit told her, "Do you want me to teach your husband a lesson?" And the woman had doubts. Why eventually would this spirit tell me to desire something not so good to be done on my husband? And she went to us. She went to us eventually, and when during the interview, we told her to renounce this spirit. Explain to her that this is not from the Holy Spirit. This is not her guardian angel. So we told her to renounce, but she did not renounce. She did not do the renouncement because she feared that if she did, she would lose the ability to cook, and therefore they would lose the business. So she did not, she did not renounce, but agreed that an exorcism be done or a prayer of deliverance be done. So nothing happened during that first pray over, and the woman went home. And at home, things started to happen and escalated very fast. What happened? While they were eating, knives, utensils started to move and fly around inside the house. And she understood that the spirit was upset because a pray over, an exorcism, a minor exorcism, was done on her. And this affected the spirit very much. So as a kind of retaliation, the spirit did this thing inside the house. So this is the time that the woman understood, oops, this is probably not from the Holy Spirit. So she came back to us and begged us to help her. and we told her she need to renounce from her heart, of which she did. And she made her consecration to God, renewed her baptismal renouncements, and renewed her baptismal vows. We prayed over her, then the reaction. So we understood immediately that the spirit that was helping her since she was 7 years old is actually an evil spirit. And it waited 50 years before it manifested itself as an evil spirit. And it would have remained hidden had we not done the pray over and the exorcism prayers. It would not have manifested itself. So probably if the evil spirit was not unmasked, it would remain hidden in the life of the woman. Remember that evil spirits do not have the limitation of time. We have limitation of time, but they do not have limitation of time. So they are willing to wait, and their waiting is just, it's not as long as our reckoning. So it's possible that 50 years for us is but, let's say, 10 minutes for them. And even that is an imperfect analogy because there is simply no sense of time in the spirit world, not the way we understand chronological time of time A to time B.